All right, chat, it is time. We are back. We're back with another Lore Talks, baby. What's good, Master of Masters? Let's get everyone else coming into the stream, coming to the chat. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Maybe we'll turn down a little bit. Just a tad. How are we doing today? Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Yesterday was the perfect time to do a follow-up live stream, especially after our last stream went freaking crazy. I mean, you guys came out and you showed amazing support, the likes of which I haven't seen in a while. I don't know, like, we've had some big streams, but that was definitely one of our bigger ones over the past couple of years. And shoot, we came out. Y'all came out, showed support for KH4. We had almost 700. No, we had over 700 viewers in the live stream. I think the last time we crossed like over 500 was, I think, when the KH4 anniversary happened. So it's been a while. Thank you guys so much for coming out, showing your support. Thank you for all the support on the content, on the live streams. You guys have made me think recently that maybe I should get back into being a streamer. Streaming being my consistent thing. I mean, I love, like, you know, letting things simmer, you know, cook, marinate in the crock pot a bit. That's why I like video making. But man, streaming is also fun, and you guys are making me think maybe I should lean more into live streams. What do y'all think about that, though? But that's creator talks aren't the reason we're here today. We're here because of these screenshots, these breadcrumbs they fed us. They gave us a couple. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 breadcrumbs to enjoy, to sit down, munch on. It's about to feed the family. I'm sharing the breadcrumbs across the table. You know that Mickey scene from that one movie where they slice the bread and it's like the thinnest piece of bread ever. That was us. That was us this past weekend. I said weekend, past week. Man, it's been a crazy week, but this is gonna be a stream. Not as much. There's gonna be a lot of emotion, but there's not gonna be as much like yelling, screaming, crazy hype culture stuff. It's been a day and a half since we got the screenshots. It's been a day and a half since Missing Link got canceled. Missing Link got canceled on May 14th. It is May 16th now, and we got a lot to discuss. We're going to scroll through some tweets. We're going to talk about the lore implications of this, not only in today's live stream, but in tomorrow's video as well. We're going to talk a lot about these screenshots, some deep analysis, I guess you can say. And I don't know, then we'll get things going. We'll read some Twitter comments, talk about some perspectives. But say hi to YouTube. This might be a YouTube video. I don't know. I'm unsure. But say hi to YouTube, chat. Well, you guys are on YouTube, so I don't know why I'm saying hi to YouTube. Say hi to the people watching the video. How about that? That's better. I'm putting food in the sink. I just got done eating. That's me grabbing the water bottle. Weird noises. Alright. Yo, Jonesy, let's play. What is good? What's good, my guy? Yo, dude, are you ready for Fortnite to be in Kingdom Hearts? That's about to be the next world reveal. Yo, whole Babsy-kun, what's good? What's good, Master? What's good, Nero? What's good, Young Professor? Magic Val, Brooke, Spidey Gamer, Bearded Cat. Yo, what's up, everyone? Babsy-kun, Terra Nort. Hope everyone is doing well. Did I see the new Darth Vader AI? I did, and I'm gonna admit, okay, because I don't support AI to like a drastic degree. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. How do you guys feel about that, though? Or how did you feel about that, Jonesy, seeing that? Because I know AI is a little, like, wishy-washy, especially in our community. I feel like the Kingdom Hearts community, we're a very strong, like, our artist community, and, like, we want to make sure that art isn't being stolen, voices aren't being stolen, things aren't, like, you know, we want to make sure that when things are being created, there's some morals and ethics involved. Now, admittedly, I think that the community goes a little too far with that, and I'm gonna talk about that. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about that today, but I'll definitely talk about that in the podcast soon. I don't know. I feel like AI. I'm in the boat with AI where, like, I don't personally have any strong support for it, but it's going to happen. Like, I can't do anything to stop it. I'm gonna be real. Like, I get it. I don't have. I guess you could say I don't have the fight in me. And if you lose respect for me for that, it is what it is, you know. But I just don't. I think it's worth fighting other things that are actually a winnable battle. I don't think the fight against AI is a winnable battle for us, unfortunately. I think we could maybe get to a period where it's like I think we get to a period where AI art, AI voices and stuff like that, where that stuff at least becomes like you have to get permission for stuff like that, or at the very least people cannot steal other people's stuff using it, because that stuff pisses me off. But I unfortunately don't think it's a winning battle, because I see this, like we talk about in the smaller communities, but in the bigger, in the worldwide, like I'm gonna be real, my friends who aren't gamers, they support AI. They don't care, like, or like they don't support it, but they don't care. You know what I mean? There's not enough people that care to fight against it, so that's why I don't think it's winning. Like, there's not enough people that care to fight against it. People that aren't gamers, people that aren't on Twitter, people that aren't in these tight-knit communities, they just don't care, and that's the majority, unfortunately. So, anyways, you guys came here for Kingdom Hearts talk, not doom and gloom talk. So, hello, KH Dev here, graphic designer, community outreach, Master Sora. Okay, bye. Yo, come back here. Hold up. How do I say your name? I have no idea how to say your name. Hafner? Is that how I say your name? Look, if Sora is the Master of Masters, that will be one of the worst story decisions in Kingdom Hearts history. There are routes where maybe Sora being the Master could be okay, but that would be one of the lamest things for the Master of Masters ever. He needs to be a new character. He needs to be a new character. Alright. So chat, let's get into the nitty gritty. Straight up, the main image I want to talk about is the Mickey one. We've talked a lot about Mickey. We've talked a lot about these screenshots in general over the years, but I said over the years. What am I saying? I'm just yapping. All right. Talked a lot about this screenshot over the past day or so. This Mickey screenshot's the most interesting one to me, and it's because of the major story implications. I am going to be making a video about this soon, like a full-blown video. But this is the thing I want to talk about a lot in the lore talks. I'm gonna turn the music off for this. I think that this screenshot, these screenshots collectively, might sound crazy, did more for me personally than the trailers did, than the initial reveal trailer did. Don't get me wrong, the initial reveal trailer, it showed stuff. I won't say a lot, but it showed stuff. Part of the reason I've been fiending for more Kingdom Hearts 4 news for the past 3+ years, man, is because if you go back to the first reveal trailer and my reaction, I'm not talking about your reaction or other people's reactions, for me, if you go back to that reveal trailer, I was mixed, admittedly. I was hyped for the story of Kingdom Hearts 4, and I know that I know with every fiber of my being the game is going to be good. I wasn't a fan of Kingdom Hearts 4 Sora's design. I wasn't a fan of the look of Quadratum. Now, do not lump me in with all the people saying, oh, Kingdom Hearts looks too much like Final. Bro, that's fine. This is mostly going to be a Quadratum design, but I'll get used to it. I know other people like it. I'll get used to it, but if it's my least favorite design, it is what it is. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm not going to sit here crying, calling the game bad because Sora's design isn't my favorite in the world. You know what I mean? Other people like it. For other people, it is their favorite. That's cool. Now, I did think the lack of color was a little meh for me. If we want to sit here and compare screenshots, I actually can pull this up right quick. Yo, Babsy Coon, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. For the $5 super chat, the Moogle coins. I feel that the Mickey section will be like the Riku segments in 3. I do not. I actually disagree with that. I hope not. At least I hope that is not the case. Let me pull up this image. I actually should have pulled it up before stream, but I'm going to let this load. All right, so can I Can I, how do I do this? Can I, I'll just pull it up like this. This work? All right. This works. Yeah, that works. Okay. So, for starters, straight up, I think KH4 was in an alpha state. Basically an alpha state where, let me minimize it a little bit so chat isn't like overlaying it too much. So for me, right, a lot of people like KH4 Sora's design. My issue is even less the design and less like the Final Fantasy look, but it's the overall, I guess. Ignore my phone, man. I can't say anything. Okay. Whoa, hold on. Snap. Chill out. Who's snapping me? Give me a sec. I gotta mute my phone. All right, look. Oh crap. Wait. Oh, my streak's about to end. Wait. Hold on. That's my boy Jaden. I just set up Rando for him. All right, we're gonna turn the phone down now. There we go. All right, my bad, guys. Look, so as I was saying, some people like KH4 Sora's design. My issue with the original Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer visually was a lot less the designs and the route there, like the Final Fantasy look or whatever that is. Don't get me wrong, I prefer the Disney look. I prefer the cartoony look. I prefer Kingdom Hearts to be like, to have that sort of old school 2000s Disney vibe to it. That's what I prefer for Kingdom Hearts to be. Mixed with Final Fantasy, mixed with some edgier or like more fantasy elements. That's the contrast with Cage. This on the left, a little, it's the alpha design. Like, it doesn't look bad, right? This looks better than, like, graphically it looks better than 3 in other games. But this is on the right, it pops more. The blacks are darker, the red pops out a lot more. It's less like kind of grayed and kind of just like washed out here. His hair is just more like, it's better. This just looks better on the right. Like in every department, the lighting is completely better. Eyes look better. His face has changed just a slight bit. I actually think it's weird. I actually think the face here looks a little more like Sora than the face on the right, but the face on the right still looks better. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is my issue with the original reveal trailer was that the lack of color and the lack of, I guess, just like, bro, like I get it. Real life is not as colorful as a video game, but bro, real life has some color to it. Like I don't know where you guys live. Maybe you guys live in like an area where it's all gray and mushy and deserty and stuff. Like I don't live in that area. I live in an area where it's very green and it's very like, you know, I'm in a city area, but like I live in an area that has some color, bro. Like life has color. And even if, let's say life didn't have color, let's say real life was this gray, boring, dull, like look, bro, I don't care. We don't have to go that deep into reality. You know what I'm saying? Just put some color into it, man. You can still have the mature and dark themes. You could do that with many things. This doesn't do it for me. This looks a lot better. Same with the Strelitzia design. I'll go back or forward. There we go. So even with this Strelitzia design, Strelitzia here, I think this girl looks a lot creepier in this image. And I actually do think I kind of prefer her facial structure here a little bit more, even if it is a little bit more like basic female Unreal Engine model like look to it. I think she looks better like facially here than she does here for me. That's just for me personally. But the colors are way better in the image on the right. I think the colors in these screenshots did a lot for me. The Unreal Engine 5 upgrade is looking good, man. It's looking good. Now, I'm obviously comparing a basically alpha image to a freaking, you know, Unreal Engine 5, 3, 4+ years in development image. But still, like that's my opinion. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but that's how I am. These images have color. We got Mickey Mouse here, bro. Mickey. Also, by the way, we didn't talk about this. Mickey is still in his Kingdom Hearts 3 design. Do you guys think that's going to stay? I mean, I guess Mickey has no real reason to not be in his KH3 design, right? But it's interesting. It's very interesting. Anyone in chat would like to... Wait, what? Chronicles... I don't know what they're saying. Starfire, I'm sorry. Go to the city, you will see some color. That's what I'm saying though. Like, there's color in real life, bro. Like, I haven't been to Japan, but bro, I don't think my fans or like I don't think my friends, I don't think like people I know I see on the internet. You know how Japan is a big vacation tourist spot for like people who love anime and video games. A lot of the games we love were made by people in Japan. Like, people love going over there. I don't think people would like be talking about Japan as much as they are if Japan wasn't also colorful. I feel like Japan also is very colorful. I haven't been there. I haven't been there. Maybe some of you in chat have. I have some friends who have been there. I'm sure Japan is not that dull looking, bro. Like, hold on. We're about to open up this trailer because I'm also going on a rant. Look, we got the excitement stuff out the way, but bro, I am telling you, like, this junk was gray. Look, if you associate like gray with maturity, congrats to you. Like, I'm personally of the belief that like things can be colorful and still be dark. I know it sounds wild. Is my stream lagging, chat? It doesn't say I'm dropping frames. Am I lagging? I know this is an alpha trailer, but like when I saw this dude, like this, it just didn't feel like Kingdom Hearts to me. These screenshots showed a lot of Kingdom Hearts flair to me. Like, there was so much Kingdom Hearts flair in those screenshots. I love this. I love Sora summoning the Keyblade, but like these screenshots, man, look, we got the flashy effects from the Keyblade. That's Kingdom Hearts right there. We got this command menu. That's Kingdom Hearts right there. We got the Keyblade switching. We got the HUD. Even though these these enemies are looking kind of creepy and humanoid, they look humanoid and creepy in a way that still fits Kingdom Hearts. Mickey, or we got Mickey Mouse. We got a Mickey Mouse platforming segment. It's peak. It looks great. Even this screenshot with Gigaside looks very different compared to... I feel like this is the same scene. Can we agree, by the way, story-wise, that this is the first boss of the game? Because I feel like it is. Like, I feel like this has to be the first boss of the game, right? They had not modeled this sky out or these other areas out super heavily. And then you have this. He's kind of doing the same pose too. This is just a lot more colorful compared to this. Oh wait, he's like deeper in the back, isn't he? In the screenshot, because he's like behind this building in the other screenshot. Oh, let me zoom in on the one I'm talking about. Let me zoom in on the screenshot that I am referring to, which is this one. Oops. Yep, this one right here. So, I don't know, man. Even this screenshot looks more colorful, bro. You see the striations on his pecs and them delts, like, bro. I said earlier, what is your thoughts if they added the not Narnia? Okay, you're saying Narnia. My bad. The chat's a little small for me, on my monitor. Narnia World in Kingdom Hearts 4. I wouldn't really have any thoughts, I think. I feel like I have to see it to have an opinion on it. Like, the thought of it doesn't bother me, though. So, I'd be down. How do you guys feel about Narnia and KH4? I want to say this, but I think that Mickey's gameplay is probably going to be the tutorial section of KH4. So, every time, we have this argument every time. Or we have, not argument, we have this, like, people make this argument every time, or make this, like, point. For every Kingdom Hearts game, like, I'd say since, like, 2010s era, that we've seen another playable character, people have said this could be the tutorial segment for whatever the next big game is. People said this about Kairi for Kingdom Hearts 3. People said this about Riku for Kingdom Hearts 3. 0.2 at one point was potentially planned to be the prologue for Kingdom Hearts 3, but ended up being another game. For Kingdom Hearts 4, seems like we're doing a similar thing. I actually don't think it will be. I actually don't think the Mickey segment is a tutorial. Could it be? Sure, but I don't think it is. And yo, Babsy-kun, thank you for the additional donation. Imagine that the enemies... Wait, what? The enemies were called the Hollowed. I like that name. That's a cool name. But I think if we do get a new enemy type name, let's call him Karma, or I don't know. They'd love to call him something else. I'm down with the Hollowed though. That's not a bad name. So the reason I don't think the Mickey segment is going to be the beginning of the game is because I'm thinking of it from a like just entertainment perspective. Whether you're a casual or hardcore Kingdom Hearts fan, I actually do think Quadram's the best world to start with. Also, guys, I don't know if it's just me, but Gigaside screams tutorial boss. It screams tutorial boss to me. Do you guys think this is a tutorial? Like, okay, show of hands. How do I do this? I need to figure out a more creative way. I don't care. I'll just do it the normal way. Type a 1 in the chat if you think this is a tutorial boss. Type a 0 in the chat if you think this boss is later in the game. Yo, is that the dude in the chat? What is good? One. Yeah, like this screams tutorial boss to me. Like this is an enemy kind of mimicking Darkseid, even huger, more humongous kaiju Darkseid. Like this screams tutorial boss. I think starting the game in Quadram with Sora is actually the best way to start the game. Now, after this boss, what I think could happen, I think we get used to the mechanics and we do this boss fight, we learn the game a little bit, right? And I think what happens is after the first, there's going to be a lot of story. I bet there's going to be a lot of story. First hour of the game is going to be, you're going to be in the place with Strelitzia. You might walk around, like maybe you walk around, fight some things, get used to Quadratum. I don't know. Maybe you walk around, you fight some things, you get used to Quadratum, right? And then what happens is this thing spawns like out of nowhere. This thing spawns in the tutorial out of nowhere, and we fight it. I think we fight it, right? And then after that, I think then we do Mickey. Do you guys think that sounds good? After this fight, we then do a little short Mickey segment. I actually think it would be cool if this Mickey segment was scattered throughout the game. Like we reach checkpoints. I don't think the Mickey Scarlet Column thing is going to be one visit. And to your point earlier, Babsy-kun, you said you made a donation. And you said that you think Mickey. Speaking of donations, thank you for the additional donation, Babsy-kun. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Seriously, you donate a lot. I really appreciate it. Yo guys, shout out to Babsy-kun in the chat. If I had like a soundboard, I would play like a little clapping soundboard or something. But the tutorial boss fights have always been big bots. Oh yeah, dude. No better way to start a Kingdom Hearts game than with the giant kaiju fight. No better way to start a KH game. But yeah, I feel like it's tradition. Like you have to have a big boss at like the beginning of a Kingdom Hearts game. You have to. So the reason I don't think this Mickey segment is like the Riku one is because with Riku in Kingdom Hearts 3, it was just the fight with Demon Tide. This isn't a fight. This isn't a boss, and that's a good thing. It's only one attack button. He's probably like attacking like whatever these checkpoints or things are to unlock other stuff. I'm imagining like a big platforming segment where we have to unlock we have to hit like objects to unlock other things, other areas, routes for platforming. I don't think they're going to go full blown crazy with this, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a nice traditional fun platforming segment with a little bit of puzzle mixed in there, mixed with a lot of story. This to me looks better than the Riku segment because the Riku segment was literally just a boss, or it was a cutscene into barely a boss. It was freaking demon tower, like not even Demon Tide. It was Demon Tower from freaking Kingdom Hearts 0.2 that you beat as Riku because Riku's stats are broken in KH3 that you beat in like two minutes, like less than a minute, 30 seconds even. Like I can do it in 30 seconds. And then later in the game, you skip to the end of the game, you play as Riku again. What do? You fight Demon Tower, but whoa, wait, the Demon Tower has an Aqua DM this time. Whoa, that's unique. and then you still beat the boss in like 2 seconds. Like, it doesn't take long. It really doesn't. Those segments are very inconsequential to the rest of the game, unfortunately. I love that they're there. I love that they're there. In retrospect, or even during the game, I love that KH3 has that. I want to make that clear. I am not one of those people who hates Riku in KH3. Could he have done more? Yes. Do I wish it was playable even more? Yes. But am I happy with what I got? Yes. But you see, I'm happy with screenshots. I didn't even know if Riku was going to be playable in 3. I'm happy he was. I'll take it. Now, this Mickey segment, because they didn't show a screenshot of a boss. If they showed a screenshot of a boss, I would have just been like, okay, maybe it's just a boss segment in KH3. Just a tiny boss, cutscene, boss fight. I will take that too. Like, you know, it's cool to even have other playable characters, even in like those little moments. But this looks like a full-blown platforming segment. And bro, what would be the point of doing a 30-second platforming segment? Like, that just sounds like a waste of time. Like, not saying like it can't add to the experience slightly, ever so slightly, but like I feel like a boss would be, if you're gonna do a short segment with another playable character, like that short, just do a boss fight at that point. Just do a little mini boss, a little heartless fight, and then move on your way. But when you do like a whole platforming segment like this, that looks like, you see he's going 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, and you see these other things up here too. No, never mind. I'm dumb. That's the this thing holding up the chandelier. But okay, but you see, like, we're doing the whole little platforming segment here. That's intentional. They're doing something else. And this green light, I don't know what this green light is here. Looks like a checkpoint. Looks like it's going to go 1, 2, 3, hopping across, and then you're going to go right there. Maybe collect something. Maybe collect an item. It looks like he eventually gets up to this red part at some point. Maybe that's me being theoretical. Maybe he ends up here at some point. This looks like something that's intentional, that we're actually going to like be in. Like, when you guys think of this, how long do you think this segment's going to be? I'm thinking at a minimum. Let's operate off of minimums here. At a minimum, I'm thinking this could be a good 15-minute segment, a little 15-minute platforming. That sounds fun to me. I like that. 10 to 15 minutes of platforming, then add some cutscenes in between. Little dialogue. Anyways, gotta put the music back on. Crap. What was I listening to? Hazy Moon. Oh. Hold up. I can't type.
Protect your family's dreams under our roof. American Family Insurance. More options.
Oh yeah, we love ads. Ads. We love ads. I don't have YouTube Premium. I know. I'm sorry. All right. I've been yapping a lot though. Let's allow the chat to do some yapping. So, Babsy-kun, thank you for the additional donation. So the Princess Peach segments in Paper Mario? I guess so, yeah. At least 10 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 might be a bit long. Really? I'd be fine with it. It looks like a past version of Mickey instead of current. Past version. I mean, he is in his KH3 outfit, so yeah. Dude, it's crazy because in Melody of Memory, like, I didn't, like, they said that Mickey, like, would be exploring Scala. I didn't know it'd actually be playable. I thought it'd just be cutscenes. I straight up thought it'd just be cutscenes. I didn't think we'd actually play as Mickey. I think at the time, I definitely speculated about Mickey being playable, but, speculation's one thing. Them actually doing it is another. So them actually doing it is, like, crazy to me, man. I'm happy. This gives me hope for Kairi. This gives me hope for Aqua. Dawn and Goofy aren't playable. Could you imagine if Dawn and Goofy were playable in KH4? That would actually be kind of crazy. Yeah, 15 minutes would be a pretty short segment. Yeah, for a full game, yeah, 15 minutes? Heck yeah. By any chance, did you notice the red circle in the Mickey picture in the top of the corner? Yes, I did. I did notice this. And I feel like this has to be like an object he hits, right? Like something he has to collect or an object he has to hit. That's what it feels like to me. And we all agree this is Scala, right? I know a lot of people were speculating and thinking that like this might be Twilight Town or Hollow Bastion. You could tell some people haven't played Melody of Memory. Riku is a child of prophecy, low key. Riku, isn't it Xehanort? Didn't they say it was Xehanort in Dark Road? And yo, what's good, Oscar? Yo, Oscar, I saw your I saw your video on Instagram, by the way, dude. Congrats, welcome back. Yo, what's good, Squid Kid? Xehanort is a failed child of Destiny. Yeah, I've heard about that. I didn't interpret it that way, though. Because, okay, maybe I'm too much of a Star Wars fan, but I take it as... So, to me, Xehanort being the child of prophecy is the same way Anakin's, like, the child of prophecy. You know what I mean? Now... Before these freaking sequel trilogy fans come in here trying to ruin my life, screw that. Now that we ain't counting that as canon. That's Disney's canon, not George Lucas's canon. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. No, we not doing that. So, if you guys don't know who Anakin is, Anakin's Darth Vader. Anakin was the child of prophecy. He was a villain, and they made you think, no, actually his offspring is the child of prophecy, the child of destiny, you know, that guy. So I see Xehanort as in a way where maybe Xehanort basically getting Sora to Quadratum, preparing him for Quadratum, yada yada. I think that, or whatever route they go with that story, I think that might be the thing that leads to I don't know. I feel like that's Xehanort. That was Xehanort's true destiny. His true destiny wasn't to be the guy to ruin everything, but his destiny was to be like, I'm really bad wording this. His destiny was to basically make sure he was the thing that made sure Sora would be able to overthrow the master, yada yada. That's what I think. But I think the child of prophecy should be anyone but Sora. So Riku, I'm actually cool with Riku being the child of prophecy. I say Riku because the white hair and the fact that he's the only one who has totally mastered the balance of light and darkness in him. Yeah, that's true. Remember, Riku was the chosen one of the Keyblades. So yeah, I'm actually down with that. Even if I like the idea of Xehanort being the child of prophecy, just because I love the Star Wars parallels. Riku's a good second like pick for the child of destiny, the child of prophecy, whatever. I guess Mickey's. Let me get off this Mickey screenshot. Let's go to another one. Let's go to who do y'all want to look at? What screenshot y'all want to look at? I know we're tired of looking at that trailer. I'll just show the whole thing. There we go. I need to make like a video in the background, just kind of pans all of these images together. It's a slow pan over 10 minutes, a loopable video. The black phone could be a wind phone in Japanese culture. It could be, bro. Everyone's obsessed with this phone, man. Luke, I am your father. Man, I can't believe I wasn't a Star Wars fan for so long. Chat, I only got into Star Wars during COVID. Star Wars is peak. Bro, I can't wait to see Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts 4, bro. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good, man. I'm gonna be all about that. Moana, Star Wars, freaking, we might get some Thanos stuff going on here. Like, hold up, look at these. You see these? Did anyone else think these were like not the Infinity Gauntlets, but does anyone else like get heavy Thanos like vibes from these things? It cannot just be me. Like this gives me mega Marvel energy. I think it has to be a reference. I think they're doing the traditional thing where, like, you know how in Kingdom Hearts 1 and even in Kingdom Hearts 2, I think in Hollow Bastion. Did Hollow Bastion do this? I don't know. Still, you had Heartless, like you had like select Heartless in worlds. It was more so KH1 than it is. You had select Heartless in Disney World and like in Disney World and Kingdom Hearts 1, but throughout Kingdom Hearts 1, as you progressed throughout the game, like after every like set of worlds, and after like that Hollow Bastion visit, you'd go back to Traverse Town and you'd go back to Hollow Bastion. You see different Heartless, stronger Heartless, and some of them would like kind of be throughout all of the other worlds. Like Dark Ball started showing up, for example, in like worlds like Agrabah and other places, right? And those, we first saw the Dark Balls in Hollow Bastion. Like that would be so sick for Quadram. You go to a world here, go to a world there, and those Heartless like spawn throughout the those Heartless start spawning into Quadratum over time. That'll be so sick, bro. They're going back to their roots. They could be going back to their roots. It definitely has to be Scarlet Kylam in the library section. Really excited to finally play as Mickey, right? I mean, we've played as Mickey technically in KH2 and 3. Was KH3 the first time we played as Mickey, guys? Like, since KH2? I think it was, right? Even though it wasn't like a full-on, like, playable thing. Even this, to be honest, Mickey's always been playable in, like, mini-game segments. Not mini-game, but Mickey's always been playable in gimmick scenarios. I don't know what we're expecting with the phone being there, but I assume it's going to be needed in the game in some way. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with this phone, man. You remember that part in KH2 in Beast Castle where you can be Mickey? That could be what they're going for in KH4. Well, no, like, are you talking about like you're talking about the I won't give up like moments, right? Like, I think that I would love for that to return in 4 in some capacity, but it literally can't. Like, it wouldn't make sense for it to be in KH4 unless they did it in some like weird spiritual way. But Mickey does like help Sora in like the early worlds. Like it is a thing that happens. That's kind of cool. In your opinion, do you think that Treasure Planet would be in Kingdom Hearts 4 or not? Wait. Let me reread this from the top. In your opinion, do you think that Treasure Planet would be in Kingdom Hearts 4 or not? KH3, yes, but it was only for 1 second. 1 section? Treasure Planet was not in KH3 at all. But, I think Treasure Planet, the only way Treasure Planet gets into Kingdom Hearts 4 is because of us. Because it was so highly requested. Because aside from that, there's really no reason to put Treasure Planet over like Moana or like a more popular IP. But maybe they do it thematically and it could like lead to some cool stuff. Will we be getting a My Wanted Worlds videos? I've definitely done a couple of those already, honestly. I mean, shoot, I can talk about Disney Worlds ad nauseum though, so I'd be down to like do more. I have so many theories floating around my brain. I'm not trying to flood your chat though. Oh no, you're fine. Trust me, chat's moving, so it's just feel free to add me with your theory, and I'll read it. I don't mind. We got an active chat today. All right, let's look at this image. All right, yo guys, what do you guys think about this combat though? Like real talk. So hold on, let's look at this command menu. I want to zoom in on this command menu. So we have Keyblade switching. What do you guys think this is? Do you guys think this is just where the triangle prompt's going to go? Right here? Oh wait, hold on, you don't see it. Chat's overlaying it. Oops. Let's put chat over here for now. What do you guys think of this, like, this here? Also, I'm just looking at the stream stats right now and stuff. Thank you guys so freaking much, man, for coming out. Shout out to those of you who are watching us over on Twitch. But speaking of Twitch, by the way, if you guys, I know a lot of you prefer YouTube, and if you prefer YouTube, shoot, stay on YouTube. I want you to just be on your preferred platform. However, if you are able to, wait, what the heck? However, if you are able to, feel free to support the channel over on Twitch. Feel free to. We're live on Twitch right now as well. We just reached 1,000 followers with the last live stream on Twitch. I don't advertise the Twitch too much, but if you guys want, it would support me a lot. You know, you want to drop a Prime sub here, Prime sub there. You know, I appreciate that. If you got a Prime sub laying around, just saying, you know, we'll take it. But we're trying to grow on multiple platforms. The only reason I'm not streaming on TikTok right now is because I honestly, genuinely am not a fan of TikTok's like OS. But I think I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like integrate it into my OBS. I don't see what did Oscar type. Treasure Planet will be dope for a hybrid between the gummy gameplay and the Pirates War in KH3. Ooh, I don't know how it would go. Like, okay, the reason, like, I love Treasure Planet, but I'm not like, Treasure Planet's a really good movie. It is not one of my favorites. Like, I don't think Treasure Planet's even in my top 10 Disney movies. Like, it's a really good movie, and I think a lot of people think it's one of the best post-Renaissance movies. My favorite post-Renaissance movie, a world that should be in Kingdom Hearts over Treasure Planet, in my opinion, is Atlantis Lost Empire. That movie is even more niche than Treasure Planet is, and deserves to be in Kingdom Hearts a lot more. It's way more adventurous, way better story. It has a lot of aspects about it that are really cool, but it doesn't have the, you know, I'm Still Here song. I'm thinking that it might be a situation command option like in KH3. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. That's a good guess. Do you guys think we're going to get random situation commands again? Or is that just a KH3/0.2 gimmick? Yo, Chiha Genji, what is good? Okay, I want to spit ball for a second. When you mentioned Child of Prophecy, it got me thinking. Well, if they have it where Riku has to act as a guardian, or rather an overseer for both worlds. Elaborate on that a little bit. It would be cool if Sora started out wearing his KH3 outfit in Quadrom, just like how he kept his old outfit at the beginning of KH2 and 3 before changing into a new one. I think that would be cool. It's basically tradition, but maybe Sora's, I think because of the color scheme, I kind of think, like, the color scheme's pretty similar to KH3, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? Like, hold on, let's, crap, we'll try to pull this up at, alright. Like, let's pull up KH3 Sora. Like, I would say this looks pretty similar, right? Like, color, just purely off of the color scheme. This is like the black, like the dark black, without the plaid, of course, but, you know, it has a different undershirt on. I think the color scheme's a little similar, just a little bit similar. Black and yellow shoes. I really couldn't tell if shoes were black and yellow until now. Or at least it looks yellow in here. I think the color scheme's pretty similar. So, like, maybe I think him going to Quadratum made like the KH3 outfit in Quadrom just looks like this is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense, chat? And yeah, we have over 100 people in the live stream. Thank you. What's up? This is the darkest Sora's outfit has been, by the way. Yes, it has. Yes, it is. It is. Bro, I don't mess with these. I don't mess with the pants, man. I'm not a fan of Sora's pants. I'm just not. It is modern. It's a more modern look for Sora. He has the smartwatch. I get it. I understand. He's chilling, but I don't don't mess with it as much, bro. I just don't. Probably doesn't like KH4 Sora. Not as much as I want to. I'm sorry, man.
At Wells Fargo.
I'm so sorry, chat. I kind of want to play the song. I do like the KH4 theme. Heard theory about Yuzora being Sora's nobody. I don't think they're doing the nobody plot again. I just don't think they are. The new gimmick is scrap and build according to an interview with Nomura. Yes, it is. I think we'll kill enemies to build new abilities. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of think that. I think scrap and build could be like a Kirby type ability where like you destroy enemies, you take their abilities or take fragments of their abilities, and you kind of have it as like a little charge system. And it might expand into other mechanics as well. I feel like they were made aware that situation commands were controversial. I could easily see them adjusting the system somehow. I agree. I mean, like, they saved their world in Quadratum, but the bridge between both worlds were unstable, and what? And the bridge between both were unstable. One of them has to stay between and close the bridge between the worlds. Oh, okay, I see I'm sorry, I had to like sit there for a second and like actually like think about like, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So they're saying Riku could be like a bridge between both worlds and that's what he might act as. I could see that. And yo, Eric, thank you so much for the $2 money super chat. I appreciate that. If you can change clothes, I predict outfit changes. Please let me change Sora's clothes, bro. Please. Please bring customization back. Guys, wait. We're in Quadratum. We're in a city. We're in Japan. Bring customization back. Bring it back. It needs to come back. Who's with me? Who's with me in the chat? Type of one if you're with me for bringing customization back. They need it. They need it desperately, man. To limit it, stop being different, bro. Limit, you know you want to type 1. You know you want to type 1. Hi. Bro, Limit, how do you feel about KH4 Sora's design? Well, what's your feelings on that? Also, everyone say hi to Limit Form 72 in the chat. That's the GOAT. That's my boy. We're about to play Ramdo later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if the customization will be full on outfit changes, though. But I'd love to change the colors even. Bro, ooh. Hold on. Okay, you might have been cooking with that, Eric. I didn't even think. It's weird, because we talked about 0.2 customization, but honestly, there's no Kingdom Hearts game where customization fits more than it does in Quadratum. There's not a single game where it fits more than it does right now. That's insane. Now, I need to commission an artist to make like a lo-fi version of like Reality in the Dark, because I love this theme and I want to use it more in KH4 videos and content and stuff. This, as of right now, is Kingdom Hearts 4's theme. You're probably going to hear it again in the next trailer or some rendition of it. Ah, dude, that's made me sad. Guys, there is so much Missing Link music that is going to be lost to time because Yoko... Because how many songs do you think Yoko made for Missing Link that we're not going to see or hear? Maybe it's not that many. Maybe it's not that many. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the style too much. I like it for where he is. I'll say that much, but obviously pretty much every other outfit he had beats this. Yeah, that's how it is for me. I'm pretty sure me and you are on the same wavelength limit where we like cartoony Sora a lot more. Yo, Putty Apple's in the chat. Yo, everyone, alright, chat, if you guys already know, this is a requirement. Those of you who are like viewers here, who are frequent viewers, you know. See, look, Wally. I didn't even have to say it yet. Say hi to Putty Apple. Everyone has to say hi to Putty Apple. That's Mrs. Prodigy in the chat. Say hi to her. That's Mrs. Prodigy, for those who don't know who that is. She knows nothing about Kingdom Hearts, by the way. She has to play Kingdom Hearts soon. She's very like she's a noob to Kingdom Hearts. All right. I think we'll still get those songs when we get deeper in KH4. I can see them spending all that money. I can't see them spending all that money and scrapping it all. Yeah. Oh, you know what? So instead of looking at screenshots, you want to look at Twitter. Wait, that sentence sucks. Okay. I made a tweet earlier, and I made this tweet after talking to some friends who they're into Kingdom Hearts, but they're not like YouTubers. You know what I mean? Yo, what's good, Xenos? They're not like YouTubers who are into Kingdom Hearts. Like, let's be real. If you are in a Kingdom Hearts live stream and you're spending a portion of your day here, you're a freak, along with me. We love this game. We will look at screenshots and we will eat it up and theorize about it like we haven't had food in months. Like, we just... I made the analogy in my video that we've been lost in the desert for 3 years and we just found water. I'm gonna make a new analogy because, well, no, I said we've been lost in the desert for 3 years and it just started raining. Honestly, it hasn't started raining yet. What really happened is we were walking through the desert for 3 years and we found a half empty bottle of water. That's what happened. Or half full, whatever your perspective is. Bro, I made a tweet about how it seems like more casual Kingdom Hearts fans aren't happy with the screenshots. Let me zoom in. More casual Kingdom Hearts fans are not happy with the screenshots, which is pretty understandable. Personally, this is fine for me for at least a few months, but I do want to see a trailer 2 for KH4 during the year. What's your take on this? And I'm going to echo this to you guys, chat. If you want to add your 2 cents to it, I don't know if I'll get to it on stream. I don't think I'm going to read all of these on stream. If you want to, look at it, check it out, add your 2 cents to this argument, feel free to. Hi, everyone. I know, like, 1%. Okay. You said you only know 1%. What do you mean 1%? Missing Link will truly be erased from existence. The blank era game literally predicted its own failure. You're right. They did call Missing Link the blank era, didn't they? That entire game is a meme. The Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, the blank era. All right. Well, I was like sat there. If I had face cam on, you would see me just like staring around, just like dazed, like, wow, that's crazy. Yo, thank you, Squid Kid. Squid Kid also says hi from the Twitch chat. For sure, KH4 is going to be entirely about Sora's journey in the alternate reality and Riku coming to get him. They team up and defeat a minor big bad like Sigurd on the way to KH5. You think Sigurd's a bad guy? You think there has to be a trailer in the next month? I think it would be cool to get a trailer next month at Summer Games Fest or within the next 3 weeks. I would love for that to happen. I will be here live streaming Summer Games Fest. I will be here. After that, I'm not sure. After that, I am not sure when we'll get a trailer. I'm thinking TGS or maybe even later. All right, anyways, so I made this post and I wanted to read through some of the comments. So it's crazy how different the marketing for KH4 was versus KH3. We got so many trailers after that initial KH3 announcement, but KH4 is still quiet. I think it's way too early to tell from these screenshots anything good or bad. I think the only thing I can tell is the tone seems more mature. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I do still think these screenshots gave us a lot more. I'm gonna point out a couple of things these screenshots gave to us. So for starters, Keyblade switching is back in KH3. 1. Possible flow motion? Hard to tell if this is flow motion, but partial tell. Like, well, let's count it for now. Flow motion might be back. 2. 3. Nice quality of life with items. That'll be the third thing. 4. We actually got an official look at Unreal Engine 5. 5. Playable Mickey. And actually might be it. Well, 6 might be Heartless are back. 6 might be Heartless are back. 7 might be form changes. Form changes might be returning. We see this filled up command bar. Hard to tell exactly what this is, but we see a filled up command bar. I'm assuming is part of the Keyblade transformation that is part of Kingdom Key. I think this is definitely Kingdom Key's Keyblade transformation. These chains, the chain gimmick. So let's call it that. Do you think we get a Master of Masters reveal in KH4? I think that would be the best time to do a Master of Masters reveal. 100%. 100%. Anyway, thanks for the follow, Organization Sonic. Sora definitely learned the chain stuff from Lingering Woe. I mean, yeah.
Join the Vancouver Coastal Health Team.
Yo, guys.
And discover a team.
Can someone give me YouTube Premium right quick?
By support.
Alright, should I be playing music during this? Sure. Alright, As hype as I am for KH4, I am wary for trailers since most of the plot from Kingdom Hearts 3 was already spoiled in the trailers. That's fair. Some people might be fine with this because some people are scared. They don't want them to over-advertise, and every little advertisement that reveals a little bit more, you never know when a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more becomes too much. Now, have we reached that point? Are we even close to that with KH4? Not really. For me personally, I think most of the marketing should just be worlds and nothing else. My take has got to be, honestly, we'll see this game in 2027. It's hard to tell. The ones below, the smaller ones, they seem to be a lot more polished. Meanwhile, at the top, the gameplay screenshot is a little rough. So who knows at this point? That's fair. I'm happy for any new KH content. While I wish we got more Disney World shots, I'm glad that progress has resumed on the game. We have my boy Kyle. They're being silly. This looks fantastic. It's a great evolution of KH3's overall style. The only thing I can understand is them not being happy from a narrative standpoint because they have to watch cutscenes from a mobile game and would have had to play. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. Would have had to play a mobile game for the story. You guys saw me have a stroke on stream. My apologies. The replies are a little mixed, but like not too mixed. I think a lot of people are still happy. I'm just happy that we have finally gotten something that has me over the moon. I'm a longtime fan and still extremely hyped for KH4, but only getting screenshots, mostly of things we've already seen before, is incredibly aggravating. After Square has been completely silent for 3+ years and just canceled one of their games, we need a trailer ASAP. I understand this perspective. Now, I'm cool with the trailer. I'm personally cool with it, right? Or I said I'm cool with the trailer. I'm cool with the screenshots. I'm happy with this. I will eat this up, bro. I'm like, this is scrumptious to me. Like, it don't matter what it is, even if it's dirt, like breadcrumbs. Again, these breadcrumbs, the best breadcrumbs I've ever had. I've had in a while. I'm fiending for this. But I totally get this perspective. I do. I think like more, even some hardcore fans do feel this way, but I know a lot of casual players as well who are kind of like just now getting back into things with Kingdom Hearts because they saw this trending the other day probably. They're looking at this and they're like, yo, KH4? Wait, this is just screenshots? Like, that was probably their reaction. You know what I mean? For us, we get hyped over pixels in Kingdom Hearts. Other people want something a little more substantial. Honestly, most gaming fans want something more substantial. It's totally fair. I was genuine, because look at the contrast between this tweet right here and the tweet below. I was genuinely happy with the screenshots, and honestly didn't care that much about Missing Link. But I understand people being upset, so I won't be joining the discussion. Well, you just joined the discussion, Marcus, so you're part of it now. You added to it. Since this game has been in development since 2020, yeah, I think another trailer is due. Like, the rent is due. Rent's overdue a little bit. I'm gonna be transparent with you on that. Tell me why the best written stories are the mobile games, bro. Don't get me started on that, Oscar. I have been ranting about these mobile games for a hot minute. Do you think Missing Link would have been better to develop if it stood with the classic Cage graphic style, or just do the side game in that style in general? I think Missing Link would be better if it was just a non-numbered title rather than being a mobile game. I know they wanted to try a unique GPS feature with Missing Link, but I just kind of think they were overly ambitious with the title, and as time went on, I think a lot of people just weren't as interested. And I think while gacha games can definitely be very lucrative for the company potentially, with us seeing how many like games they've shut down over the past couple of years, it's surprising Missing Link was even still up that long. But despite that, though, overall the silver lining, I think, when it comes to Missing Link is, I personally, you guys may disagree with this, I think it's a good thing that Kingdom Hearts fans will no longer have to play Missing Link to potentially get into Kingdom Hearts 4. I see a lot of people saying Missing Link being scrapped is not a good thing. I disagree, because personally, right? Imagine this argument. I've had this argument with Kingdom Hearts 3, with Remind, with other games. Look at it like this, right? Imagine you are a lifetime Kingdom Hearts fan. You've been a Kingdom Hearts fan forever. You have been a lifetime Cage fan, or maybe you got into Kingdom Hearts through the remixes. You've been playing the Kingdom Hearts games on the remixes, through the collections, or you've been playing them on the PS2 since you've been growing up. Most of the games that have been important to the story have been on a console. Some of them went to handheld during a little period, but you probably got a chance to at least experience those games' stories through the remixes. So now through the remixes, we're all on the same level. Here comes the mobile games. The mobile games. Yes, everyone has a smartphone. Yes, everyone has access to us through like playing these games and can, pull on banners and this and that. Those games, people underestimate how many gamers are against like gacha and mobile games. Most gacha games, even nowadays, actually, like most of the popular ones, aren't even exclusive to mobile. They are on console. They're on PC. They're on anything. They're, like, the Hoyoverse like model mobile games is the route to go. Square Enix is still doing they're doing this old school Pokemon Go, Dragon Quest walk approach, where you're doing this GPS feature thing, which I think sounded really cool to get Kingdom Hearts fans outside, because we know Kingdom Hearts fans need to go outside, man. No offense to you guys. Some of y'all are cool, but some of y'all on Twitter need to go outside. Y'all need to breathe. Y'all need to touch grass. Y'all need to do all that. Still, like, imagine being a Kingdom Hearts fan who hasn't played the mobile games because you don't like mobile games and you don't want to play them. You can watch the story on YouTube. Sure, right? You can watch the story on YouTube. Why? What's appealing about that? Oh, I want to get into I want to learn more about my favorite franchise's story. I'm so excited to play Kingdom Hearts 3 0.2. I'm so excited to play Birth by Sleep. I'm so excited to watch 6 hours of cutscenes that aren't voice acted on YouTube. Does that sound right? I don't think that sounds right. Not to me, right? Yeah, again, Oscar, blessed to Damo's dub, like 100%. Like, Damo has a dub, you can watch that, right? But it's still not official. It's not official voice acting. Shout out to all those people who participate in that project. Seriously, we have a community that is luckily trying to bridge the gap as much as possible. But we were about to go through that again with Missing Link. We almost went through that again with Missing Link. We would have had to play Kingdom Hearts 4, and we would have had to tell people to watch Missing Link on YouTube. to get into the story as quick as possible, or shoot, play a gacha game, right? Like that limits you. If you don't go outside, if you did, some of you don't know how Missing Link worked. If you didn't use the GPS feature in Missing Link, you would have had to have spent AP to do some of those missions, I imagine. I bet you would have had to spend AP to do those missions. You would have been limited with how many missions you were able to do. You would have been limited with how much story you could experience at once without spending money. That's a problem. No matter how much you're excited for the story of Missing Link, no matter how much you're excited for a new story, it does suck. It will probably suck really bad to have to rewrite some of those elements into KH4. I know how important Missing Link potentially was going to be to KH4. Not because I have some insider information or whatever the heck, but because of just what we've seen, like what we've heard. Sigurd was the narrator to KH4's trailer. That was Sigurd. Charlitzia, you see his mobile game character right here? You don't know who the heck this is, and we're seeing it happen again on Twitter. People wondering, who the heck is this girl? Because that post, both of those posts from the Kingdom Hearts Twitter account got 10 million like impressions combined. Like close to 10 million people, if not over by now, saw that post, not to mention how many people saw the screenshots from YouTube videos. Like, it's insane how many people saw that post, have seen these screenshots by now in just 2 days, a day and a half. And most of those people probably have not played the mobile game, don't know who this character is, don't know what her story is, don't know that this is Lauriam, Marluxia from Chain of Memories' sister. And we're gonna have to explain that to people. Why do people think that it's okay for you, like, I know it's cool to be knowledgeable about all things with the Kingdom Hearts story, but I think the story should be accessible. Accessibility has been Kingdom Hearts' biggest problem for years, and they finally fixed that problem with the remixes, only to backtrack and then make the problem, create a new problem with the mobile games. For years, we had, like, some of y'all don't remember this, man. Some of y'all don't remember this, and this was before, like, the Kingdom Hearts community blew up on YouTube, on Twitter, on social media. Bro, Limit's in the chat, and like there's probably a couple of you who have been around for a while, right? Like before KH3, like before Kingdom Hearts 3, before 1.5, 2.5, before 1.5 plus 2.5 on PS4, 2.8, bro, you could not play like Coded, you could not play Days, you could not play Birth by Sleep without owning 3 separate freaking consoles. You couldn't play Dream Drop, Birth by Sleep, Coded, Days without owning 3 separate consoles, 3 separate handheld devices. And because of that, so many people were already confused on what the story of 3 was even going to be about. Who the heck are these new characters? Like, who are they? Who is Xion? Who's Terra, Aqua, Ven? Now, admittedly, like, that's a little extreme. A lot of people know who Terra, Aqua, Ven is. Those games were popular, but still, bro, they weren't number titles. They were not number titles, the most popular games in the franchise. This is a long-running story. You should play the story in a certain order. Admittedly, you should play the story in a preferred order to understand the story. There's like, all you have to do is look up online what to do, how to know everything. But these mobile games, people don't understand how against mobile games people are, man. They don't get it. They do not understand. We went through this, or a version of this, before with the handheld games, only to then we have a new handheld. Yeah, everyone has it. Everyone has a smartphone, but it's still a handheld device. Like, people shouldn't have to play these games, like, to understand the story. You shouldn't have to, bro. Look, okay, I'm gonna look this up. I'm over here ranting. Whoever asked that Missing Link question, I'm upset at you, but I'm not. I'm upset at you. You started a rant from me. Look, seriously, like, no slander. I have hundreds of videos talking about the mobile games. I love them, bro. I love the mobile games. The mobile games, the story is peak, but I'm gonna be like, just being transparent with you. This is the mobile game experience. Hold on, let me pause and read this right quick. Okay, as that saying goes, that went a little fast. As that saying goes, there were originally 13 founding. Okay, let's keep going. What do you do with his hand there? Hold on, wait. Hold on, I couldn't tell. Wait. Okay, he's holding his arm out. All right. These 13 darknesses expanded, propagating more formless shadows like themselves, and one turned to, oh wait, hold on, I didn't get to finish reading that. Propagating more formless shadows like themselves, and one turned, okay, let's keep going. Look, this is the mobile games for Kingdom Hearts. Like, that is not comparable. I don't care how much you love them. I love them. I love the stories. I will not accept anyone telling me I don't like the stories. That is not where I'm coming from. I don't want to have to, like, whenever I have to tell someone to understand this element, to understand the epilogue in KH3, or to understand what's happening in the Lost Master Saga, or to understand why Strelitzia in Kingdom Hearts 4 is a big deal, they have to sit there and do that. I get a look. I get a look. I get a sigh, you know? It's they watch it, and maybe they like it after they watch it, but it's like, bro, you should be excited to experience the next KH story. You shouldn't have to see it as a drag, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people don't get that. Anyways, that's my piece. Sorry about that, guys. Back to fun talk. That's my piece. Tell me straight up though, if I sound mean, if I sound like I'm being if you have a different perspective of me from me, tell me, please. If you think for some reason it's okay for people to like have to watch those to play a console game, like, bro, these screenshots versus Union Cross is night and day. This right here is going to be an actual game you're playing on your PC or console or Switch, and you're going to be playing with the controller, and there's going to be some cutscenes that you watch or listen to, right? But aside from that, it's going to be a really fun gameplay experience. High quality, AAA budget. Like, it's going to go crazy. And they put a lot of effort into this. Bro, it's unfortunate that the finale to Union Cross had to be finished by 2 people. Same with Dark Road. A team of what? Two people, maybe a couple more, because I don't know if that was misquoted or not, but like I heard that it was a very small group of like single-digit individuals that finished Union Cross and Dark Road. I know there's a whole team working on Missing Link, so that wasn't the same case, and there was a lot more effort that went into Missing Link, but brother, man. Missing Link did have voice acting, so that it would have been more enjoyable to watch cutscenes for Missing Link, but it's still just not the same, man. It's not the same. It's not the same as experiencing a KH game on console. Even the handheld games back then, I think is a way better situation than the mobile games is, because you should never have to watch the cutscenes on YouTube. You should never have to. If it's an option, sure. Have to? No. Those games are even delisted from the App Store. It's just crazy. So got a question / misunderstanding of what happened to the Keyblade wielders that turned to Dream Eaters versus what happened with Strelitzia. What's up? So do you think... Wait. So do you think... should go to the side games with the classic KH graphic style, so they won't use much resources and use the real budgets for number titles? Are you asking me if I think they should just use the real budgets for number titles, or are you asking me do I think they should do the classic Kingdom Hearts graphics for side games? I'd be okay with that, but like I don't know, like I'm all right with it, not against it. I do think Kingdom Hearts should have like some sort of art style consistency, though, at least. And keep it, preferably. I think that's what Missing Link was attempting to go for. Now, imagine if that was an actual game. Nobody would be so peak, bruh, for real, Limit. Dude, we're eating now as fans. Now? Ooh, I don't know about now. I'm eating these breadcrumbs, that's for sure. If you got a PC, you can play the entire series. Oh, okay, you mean from that perspective. Yeah. If you got a PC, you can play the entire series right now except the mobile games, which sucks because, like, with Union Cross and Dark Road, no one is going to want to remaster them for PC. Dude, honestly, even if Union Cross and Dark Road were able to, like, be remastered on PC or something, that'd be cool. Like, actually, that'd be sick. That's fine. Still not the best, like, thing ever, but that's cool. I do like I like the idea of a live service KH game. I like the idea of having weekly, monthly story content for Kingdom Hearts. I have talked about how I've missed Union Cross in videos, like even recently, even this year, I think. I've talked about how I love like some of the mobile games for some of those reasons. It's not worth it. My love for the mobile games, my love for the story is not above like the hundreds of thousands, potentially millions of Kingdom Hearts fans who I won't get to share that experience with. Like, because as much as I love the mobile games, as much as I am happy that the mobile games are good, bro, how many times do I have to run into a call where like nobody knows about the mobile game lore? I'm over here preaching, yelling, saying, bro, this story is so freaking good. I want, like, with KH3, everyone knows what happened in KH3, whether you love it or hate it. Everyone knows what happened because everyone played it. Because it was easy to play. Pay $60, play the full game. Not spend $200, drop out of the game because, you know, you thought the game got a little boring, then watch the rest on YouTube later. I don't know. Like, it's silly. Or I should say I better not spend $300 on a banner for a Kairi medal so that I can, you know, only fall out of the game after a couple of months because they're not updating it anymore, and then watch the cutscenes on YouTube. Yeah. But, alright. That like, rant gassed me out a little bit. Hey, hon, we got more viewers when the rant starts. Y'all want me to keep ranting? Let me chill. Prodigy's destroying the mobile games. I'm not, dude. You have been in my streams for years. You can vouch for me, right? When I say I love the stories of those games, like, you have been in many streams with me talking about how much I love those stories. If you rant more, invite me to the call. Maybe. I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna be. We'll see. Oh yeah, we were reading this. Wait, Lim, are you still trying to do rando later, or is that too late? Or is it gonna be too late? I think I'm gonna stream another. I don't know. I was aiming for like a 2-hour stream, hour and a half, something like that. So we might stream another 10 minutes, or we might stream another 30. Depends on the flow of conversation. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Friday. Yo, chat, it's Friday. Let's go. Lol, I've been in nearly all of them. Exactly. Missing Link still has potential to take the GPS feature out and replace it with MMORPG-like features and adjust the controller UI and put it on console. Yeah. And now, if you're wondering, this isn't rant, but if you're wondering why maybe I wasn't as vocal about some of these feelings before, simple reason. As far as I knew, the game wasn't canceled. So, like, I love more than I maybe despise the idea of canon mobile games. I love Kingdom Hearts way more than I despise the idea of canon mobile games. Shoot, I used to play Genshin. I want to, in a recent video, I want to rant saying how I play fighting games. I've spent so much money on fighting games, bro. I know Limit spent money. He's about to go to a freaking tournament soon. Like, I know Limit spent some beans for fighting games in that instance, more for friends, but fighting games as well. Like, I've spent money on fighting games, spent money on Valorant. I've spent money on a lot of crazy stuff for gaming. So trust me, gacha games, as much as I don't necessarily respect them, quote unquote, I don't villainize them or villainize people who play them. I get it. I get why it's financially like cool for a company. But like I said, I just like Kingdom. My love for Kingdom Hearts exceeds how much I despise that concept for those to be canon. I think I would welcome a totally not canon Kingdom Hearts gacha game or a Kingdom Hearts live service game that isn't canon. I just think that like the reason I didn't vocalize as like much of these feelings before is because as far as I knew, Missing Link wasn't canceled. So why complain about something that I know I'm gonna play anyways? Like, yeah, it's annoying to have like the canon mobile games, and I will probably still vocalize that to a degree. But like, bro, if the game's coming out, then like I'm gonna try to make the best out of a worst scenario. But the worst, like me trying to make the best out of a bad case scenario turned into the worst case scenario in the game getting canceled. So it's like, okay, well, the bright side of this, no more canon gacha games for now. That is a good thing long term. Whenever KH4 comes out, they have plenty. I think they have plenty of time to rewrite whatever was going to be in Missing Link. I think they have plenty of time to do it. They haven't announced a release date yet for KH4. They haven't, so they might have plenty of time. If it does end up delaying KH4's development, probably a I don't even like saying this, bro, because I want KH4 so freaking bad, bro. I don't want to say this, but it probably is a good thing, because if delaying a game by an extra 6 months to rewrite the story so that, 90% of Kingdom Hearts fans don't have to play a mobile game or watch a mobile game on YouTube to experience it, good. All right. I spent money on Union Cross 2, but of course, after a point, I just stopped playing and got that story through YouTube. You're exactly what I just mentioned, which I've never been happy about, but I digress. I think KH mobile games are totally fine as long as the story is not canon. Yep, a non-canon KH game, impossible. Unfortunately, you're right. Even Sora and Smash will come into play in KH4, and we all know it. I'm gonna be real, I do think they're gonna reference Sora being in Smash, like, soon. You guys think they will? Like, they probably will. Honestly, I care more about the story than the medium. I don't care if it was a story, movie, novel, or what, but I am sympathetic to those who want a game, and especially those who want to explore Scala. Yep. I'm sympathetic to those people too, because I wanted to. Dude, one of the coolest Missing Link videos to me that made me more hyped for Missing Link was seeing someone walk around Scarlet Kylam. Actually walk around Scarlet Kylam, explore it. That was so sick. They had a lot going on in that game. Only reason I stopped playing Union Cross is because the bosses started to get really hard to beat. Yeah. Alright, let's read more of these tweets. So, it's been 3 years since the last trailer. They gave us 7 photos in a collage and not even separate, and we only got them because they canceled the thing. Yep. This is like when KH3 got the Yen Sid screenshots early in the days, which didn't even make full game. Except hopefully this stuff makes the full game. It'd be kind of crazy if they released these screenshots and playable Mickey was scrapped. Can you imagine that, bro? Can you imagine that? That would be insane. We shouldn't blame every criticism on nostalgia, blindness, or casual fans. I'm hyped AF and my heart was racing when I saw there were other screenshots. However, let's be honest, the main gameplay screenshot, nothing to say about the others. They look perfect. Doesn't look as good as it could. There is an issue with the lighting and maybe the road being this empty. I would go on to say that the first trailer looked better during gameplay. I want to believe that's an old build screenshot or a daylight issue that can easily be fixed, because the other screenshots look perfect. I just think they can improve a lot, and it felt weird to see these flaws after 5 years of development. If I had to be completely honest, I think KH3's gameplay screenshots made a way better job of showcasing graphical fidelity. Honestly, for Crawl Drama, I just think it's the lighting. I think the daytime lighting just looks like that. Genuinely, I just kind of think the daytime lighting combined with the quote-unquote realistic graphic approach. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I remember when we got these screenshots. These screenshots didn't show us that much. It showed us a form, but it didn't show us that much. I wonder what my initial reaction was to these screenshots, like these Keyblade form changes. Nah, I think cam mobile games is definitely the issue. I'd be totally fine with a live service KH mobile title otherwise. Heck yeah. I think that because how Nomura works, he might have tried to write it in a different way, knowing how KMRC and Cross was handled. Yeah. And if they canceled this, I don't think it was some spur of the moment decision that they decided to tweet in that moment. Like, if it was canceled, they probably have known for the past couple of months that it was being canceled, probably like earlier on this year, and they probably have already made some of the story adjustments for that. The ads are annoying. All right, fine. I'll tone the ads down. I'll tone the ads down. I do have ads on. I mean, why wouldn't I? Oh, okay. You know what? I know why ads might have been extra annoying, guys. I forgot to click this box. Okay, that's my bad. So I clicked. There's a box for like live streams, where I have it on, like to just play ads every around 6 minutes, which is about what I have it at for videos. But I had this box unchecked, so I think it's been playing every 6 minutes for everyone rather than every 6 minutes based on when you join the stream. That's my fault. Hopefully that makes it a little better, because I usually always have that on for live streams, but that's definitely would be why it's more annoying. All right, let's read more. This is still my tweet. I go to... Okay, yeah. I like the changes, even to Sora. I feel like genuinely he's changed into the style because of how hyper-realistic the world is. And once we go back to Disney, he'll go back to his cartoony anime style. I'm very excited and to hopefully see more for KH4, even if it's Donald's foot. Hey, I respect the honesty. Like, shoot, I've been honest. Like, I'm eating these screenshots up. Even in this tweet, I said, personally, this is fine for me for at least a few months. But I do want to see a trailer. That's how I feel. I'm cool with this. I'm eating this up, bro. This is better than the trailer to me. Better than the first trailer to me, at least. Because, I don't want to sound insane, but the first KH4 trailer, in my opinion... Ooh, okay. I like it now. I like it now. I liked it a lot more later on. I was very mixed about that trailer when it first came out. Very mixed. Donald's foot, quack. The story doesn't have to be locked. Wait, doesn't have to be locked at all if it was just a regular console/PC. It's just a live service, non-canon mobile game. It ending after a while isn't an actual issue since that's normal. Exactly. I do think they planned for Missing Link to be like going on for years. Like I'm sure they wanted that game to be around for like 5+, 10+, maybe even 10 years, especially with the GPS feature and all the content they were trying to add to it. But man, Nomura will probably make a video. I said video. Nomura will probably make a post, do an interview talking about Missing Link's cancellation. I doubt he'll go into extreme detail, but I think he'll probably make a couple of comments, like a question or two, a paragraph or two. That'll probably come out at some point this year, or maybe when KH4 info starts like building up a lot more, because I'm positive routine, he will probably do a Famitsu interview. What's your favorite Sora style? 3. I love KH3 Sora a lot personally. It's 3, 2, Dream Drop 1 for my favorite designs for Sora. I think it's that. Alright, my bad. I had to throw something away. Okay. Let's read some of the quote tweets. Whoa. Oh, zoom in. Okay, whatever. I'll just keep it like this. I'll just keep it like this. All right, you have a good one, Squid Kid. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for typing it up in the Twitch chat. I really appreciate that. I'm absolutely okay with a few screenshots and hope that a trailer comes along soon. This is from the GOAT Keycast. You guys don't know who Keycast is? Go follow them. You know, if you want your lore explanations, you know, you want to know, you want to learn more about Kingdom Hearts that's casually scrolling on your timeline. Follow Keycast. Remember this when we start getting too much trailers and it spoils too much and people complain about calling it a typical Square Enix move. No one is pleased. You can't please people. I'm not a fan of this comment as much, if I'm being honest, only because, no disrespect to this person, but like, only because, oh, yo, look, Keycast is in the chat. Yo, what's up? But, only because, like, okay. No one asked for Square to ruin people's Kingdom Hearts 3's experience with spoilers. Like, no one asked for that specifically. Did we beg for trailers? Yes. Did we beg for information? Yes. Did we beg for spoilers specifically? I don't think so. Or at least that wasn't the intent. Like, I'm sure people got super hyped and were like, yo, I would love to see Rox, I would love to see Xion. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, bro. Don't listen to me. For me personally, I vividly remember, and you could go back to my reaction when they showed Roxas, and actually, I'm gonna pull it up on stream. Crap. Where is my reaction? I honestly do not remember when I titled it. Let me just type. Was it the Big Hero 6 trailer? I think it was the Big Hero 6 trailer, right? TGS reaction? Which is it? I'll have to go to the actual channels. I cannot find it. Alright, we pulling this up, bro. Alright, TGS. Or was it Tokyo Game? Well, I do remember this reaction. Or that's not the reaction video, but Tokyo Game Show? Yes, I will search for this to prove a point. I think it was this. Okay, so record button press, guys. That was a lot of lore. That was a lot.
Yeah. No,
Dude.
he's crying with that.
It might have been, actually might have been the Aqua one I said it with. Come on, let's see Master Zero. Let's see him. Yes, oh my boy. Wait, yo, there's too much. Yo, what is going? Wait, he's cool. I ain't gonna lie. Why'd they do this? This was like a spoiler like montage here. Look at this.
There's too much.
Why'd they show all that? Ventus, Kairi, and Sora.
Yo, what is going?
Crying, Roxas. Why'd they do all that? That's insane. All right, on. I think it was the anti-Aqua reaction. I do remember the point where I was like thinking to myself, a young prodigy, yeah. I do remember like vividly the point where I felt like they had shown way too much was definitely TGS. That was like the turning point, I think, for Kingdom Hearts for me. For KH3 trailers. Wait, I need to go back to my channel. I don't remember if it was in a live stream or a video though. That's my like issue right now. Was it this? I made this video, but was it in a stream? That all of them pretty much define the version of that scene. And honestly, I am very satisfied with it. But there is a lot of discussion going on right now about what's happening, how is it happening, and just how did Sora get there. Now, while this isn't my official video talking about the whole presentation that was Kingdom Hearts 3 at TGS, I want to just quickly talk about the Sora versus Aqua situation and get kind of my initial thoughts out there on this. I will probably make an official video talking about everything, giving you the rundown of everything that has happened
from TGS, from
6
Kingdom Hearts
years
3.
ago,
We are still
bro.
getting more news this weekend, I believe, as well. So you guys should have this video about tomorrow morning or the afternoon from when I'm recording this. So let's just get right into the discussion. So right off the bat, when we saw Aqua, everyone freaked out. We all knew something was going on. And when they showed Sora, the crowd and everyone around the world watching this freaked the hell out.
Spoilers were
Because
so
no
bad.
one expected
I think
Sora.
this was one of the biggest spoil. Like, this was like the first thing that was like, okay, we should probably stop. Obviously, I'm hype, and the reason I'm hype, okay, let me show this person. The reason I'm like not a fan of like this statement in particular is because it is a give and take. Cause like, I'm personally not complaining about this, but like, I'm hyped for this, and I think this is too much.
At any point,
But when they decide to show more, when I'm thinking to myself as a fan, when Square, this is before we got burnt. If Square is willing to show Sora versus Aqua, if Square is willing to show Roxas, if Square is willing to show Sora in front of Ventus' Station of Awakening, if they're willing to show all the Guardians dying, there must be a lot more going on. No, they must be not that big of spoilers, perhaps, right? That's kind of what your like thought process is sort of leaning towards. And I think that's why I'm not the biggest fan of like getting on people who were hyping things up, because that's what fans are going to do, bro. That's what the community does. We hype stuff up. We get excited. We're not sitting, it's not our job to be super articulate and be like, oh, yeah, you can show me that. You can show me this. Not this. We do it now because we've been burnt before, and Square probably needs us to do that from the looks of it, but you don't want to have to do that. You want to be like, you want to just know that they're going to advertise, and hopefully they're not going to spoil or show too much in their advertisements. And people call it a cultural thing. Even if it is, I'm going to be honest with you. What does that do for me, bro? Like, oh, wait, okay. Oh, so they're telling me they only spoiled me on KH3 because, you know, Japan doesn't care about spoilers as much? Oh. Okay, that's fine. That makes it okay then. No, it doesn't, bro. No. No, it does not. I don't know. I think that's silly. Especially for Kingdom Hearts. For Kingdom Hearts, it is silly. Kingdom Hearts, they know that they know they have a worldwide audience. Kingdom Hearts is not a Japan only game. Even though this game is taking place in Japan, this is not a Japan only game, bro. This game has Mickey Mouse in it, bro. Mickey Mouse was made by Walt Disney. Like this game combines like the culture from the East and the West. Like that's part of the collaboration. That's not I don't know. That's not valid to me. Maybe I'm like weird, but how do you guys feel about that? Also, I need to get like the actual clip, because I remember the time period. I just don't remember I don't remember the exact video where I reacted to it. But bruh, this ad whispering in my ear? I got spooked. I hope all of you guys stay sane as you get drip fed KH4 leaks for the next 4 years. Leaks? I don't want no leaks. Whoa, chill on that. Chill on that. To be honest, last year Midori leaked like some of the worlds for KH4. I don't know if they're real or not, so I'm gonna treat them as nothing. But like, I feel like I'm not a fan of like I'd rather find out about Disney World from a trailer personally. Like, oh, it's not Anti-Aqua. That's probably why I was struggling searching it up. I was typing Anti-Aqua. 20. What year was that? 2018? Dang, bro. Where is this? I know I live streamed that junk. No, I live stream that. Bruh. Well, we might be cooked, chat. I don't know what's going on. Have I really done that many live streams? Yo, by the way, shout out to 100 different people being in the stream. I know I got no music playing right now. We kind of dry at the moment, but like, whoa, shout out to you guys. Like, seriously, you guys are crazy. Anytime bro, when we get into the triple digits for live streams, that'll make me feel happy, because I'm like, dang, we're actually. I don't know if you guys are here to laugh at me, or to be like, this guy, his opinions, they're so cringe. Or if you're here because you like my opinions, or if you're here because maybe you just like hearing about Kingdom Hearts, you like hearing me yap, whatever your reason is for being here, thank you. Seriously. Like, I appreciate you guys coming out, because I could have no one here, but I have you guys. So, thank you. Thank you. And sorry, I'm not scrolling. You hear my mouse scrolling potentially, and that's because I'm scrolling through my stream VODs. I'm like, I don't know if this was a live stream or a video that I did, or I reacted to the Aqua versus Sora thing. So I'm scrolling through all my live streams in 2018. No, the hype is real, bro. The hype is real. Shorty is smiling because she is secretly a backup data and agent for the Master of Masters, bro. Keycast, I was saying that to the people the other day. I think you're right. Like, I'm saying, like, there was that data Strelitzia walking around. Like, that was a thing. People be forgetting. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. We're in the 2018 times. When was TGS back then? Oh man, it wasn't a stream, was it? It was a video. Bro, I searched through all this for nothing. No. Yeah, we're cooked, man. We're cooked. Okay. Backup plan. Only one video here. I know I had a reaction video. I know I did. I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping. Well, I just realized they even spoiled the 10,000 Heartless fight in the trailer. Why'd they do that? Or what was Square on? They're doing too much. Yeah, I actually just can't find it. I don't know where it is. But what I'm trying to look for is there was a scene where I reacted to Anti-Aqua being revealed. Because I remember I was looking at that live with a friend. And we didn't know what the heck was going on. And I remember saying, why did they show this? Like, that was the first thing I was screaming. Why did they show this? Why did they show this? Like, that was the first thing, like, going through my head. Even though I was still excited, because, like, bro, it's Sora versus Aqua. What the heck is going on? But I was saying to myself, like, bro, why would they show this? They shouldn't be showing this. It was just kind of crazy. But I just can't find the video. I found it before on stream. I've showed it before on stream, but nope, whatever. It don't matter. Anyways. This looks fine. I think a lot of normies who never played a Kingdom Hearts game in their life are jumping on it to say it looks bad because all they have is the name and 7 images. Okay, that's a take. I don't know what some Kingdom Hearts fans were expecting. All I can say is at least we got something. Missing Link being canceled sucks, but we got something in terms of Kingdom Hearts 4. Good lord. I love how at any given moment Sora's likely fighting for his life under the most ridiculous circumstances. Must say, I don't know if we will get a trailer this summer, but it definitely does not sit right with me that they kind of put a lot of effort in what images to choose. If they wanted to give people just some damage control screenshots, they would have put less effort into it. Yeah. Let me refresh this post. But I feel like decent amount of people defending it for sure. I think we'll probably see Cloud and Sephiroth show up in Quadratum. In Quadratum? I'm not sure about that. What the heck is going on my Twitter? Okay, there we go. Just making sure. Let's see if we have new quote retweets or not. Nope. Alright. No more replies. A little bit. Alright. Honestly, might just end the stream there. I am pumped for Summer Games Fest. Now hoping for KH4 now that Missing Link is canceled. It was a high price to pay. Yes, it was. Alright, so let's get a little head count in the chat. So type a 1 in chat if you're happy or what. Hold on. Let me not say happy. Let me rephrase this. Type a 1 in the chat if you are okay with Missing Link being canceled. Maybe because you don't like mobile games or whatnot. Type a 0 in the chat if you are angry and upset at Missing Link's cancellation. I just want to see what chat's thinking and put a live on stream. 47. Let's see, what y'all feeling? Got ones, got zeros. Lots of zeros. 7. Would have been nice to see something to tie us over like a year ago. Yeah. Oh, wait, Andy typed 0 multiple times. Andy, you can't be spamming. Don't flood the votes. No voter fraud. Get out of here. Okay, okay. You already know how I feel. I honestly am upset at it, but like I'd say disappointment would be a better word to describe it, but like I'm okay with it. I'll live. Like it's not gonna ruin my life. I'm not gonna be mad. I also actually am not like upset at the data mines. Like the data mines don't really bother me like that. All the Penguin Zero fans are hating on it. I mean, I think it's okay if you are not okay with screenshots for KH4, I'm gonna be straight with you. You are perfectly fine to think that way. Do I feel that way? Heck no, bro. I'm eating these screenshots up. Are you fine to think that way? Yes. I think like the Kingdom Hearts community has an issue with policing other people's opinions sometimes. And admittedly, right? Like you may interpret like you may interpret things however you want, but I feel like when it comes to policing opinions in the Kingdom Hearts community, like just let some stuff be. Like if some people are happy at the screenshots, sure. If some people don't like that like Sora looks like a Final Fantasy character, you could disagree with that publicly, sure, but like don't be trying to change everyone's opinions or act like everyone's some mob or bad person. I kind of feel like Kingdom Hearts community often likes to, like I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, we like to turn things into like some weird moral problem or like virtue thing. Nah, I think a lot of people are chilling, but maybe it's just me, and maybe I am jaded, and maybe I am just maybe I just don't care as much nowadays. Regardless, though, I appreciate all of you guys coming to the live stream and showing your support. I don't know how many people overall came here, but should we have over 100 viewers in the chat still? You guys are hype. Thank you. My name is Prodigy, and I will have more videos and probably another stream tomorrow. I'm gonna go play some rando though. Peace out, you guys. Bye bye. Wait, I hit the wrong end stream button.